Well, hi, welcome back to the Interpretive Panels course for Unit number 3. Unit number 3 focuses on themes and objectives. One of the things that causes interpretive panels to have the most problem, especially in the design and writing of them, is we don't actually know what it was they were supposed to do in the first place. And so in this unit, we're going to look at writing interpretive themes. An interpretive theme is the one thing that, if nothing else, people remember from the panel. And we're going to write objectives that we want the interpretation to accomplish: learning objectives, behavioral objectives, and emotional objectives. Usually we try to have one theme for all the interpretive panels. So if you have a historic site, for example, and you have 10 interpretive panels, it'd be nice if each of the 10 interpretive panels illustrated the same theme, but through a different viewpoint or a different analogy or a different example. So, for example, a theme might be farming technology changed so much over the last 50 years that eliminated the need for hired hands and increased farming profits. And so each of the interpretive panels might be by a piece of farm equipment or farm machinery and illustrated that sentence just from a different artifact. Objectives might be learning objectives. The majority of people can describe three mechanisms that changed agriculture greatly in the last 100 years. Behavioral objective, the majority of people might be able to find the artifacts, or the majority of people will want to go to the gift shop and buy a picture of the artifact. Emotional objectives are the feelings that we want to generate. So we might use black and white photographs. We might have an audio interpretive panel, and people can hear a reading from a diary about farming or being a farm hand or a farm worker. So the learning, behavioral, emotional objectives tells us exactly what the panel is supposed to look like, what it's supposed to say, what we want people to remember, what we want people to do, and how we want people to feel. And without the objectives, you really don't have an interpretive panel. You have what some people call Wikipedia on a stick. So your job for this unit is to develop a theme and objectives for a panel project, or for a panel that you might be working on, or for some panels you might be working on in the future, to get you thinking about how to write objectives and how to develop a theme. Themes and objectives we use for all aspects of interpretation, whether it's panels or exhibits or brochures or cell phone. So they're a key component of it. So for Unit 1, we had provoke, relate, reveal, and then for Unit 2, we had you talking about other aspects of what makes a panel interpretive, and now we're getting into themes and objectives, and each of these units builds on each other. So I hope you'll have fun with this one. Think about themes and objectives. When you're done with your homework, you'll send it off to me again, and I'll have a quick review of it, and then we'll chat if you need to, and then we'll get you started on Unit number 4. Thanks, and have a good time with this one.